Hey again, it's Soprano Musings, not abroad, but still Soprano Musings abroad. And I wanted to go ahead and share with y'all my plans because that's what I hinted at in the last video. So I'm here to tell y'all why I've relaunched my channel, as it were. I mean, I haven't really relaunched, but anywho, I'm stalling because I'm nervous because once I say this, it's now out there for the internet and I can't take it back. Even if I delete this video, I still won't be able to take it back. So like I said, I'm not abroad. I am still teaching. I've been teaching virtually since the pandemic. I think, yeah, when I got back from Poland, I came back to the States and I've been in the States since then, and I've been teaching online. And this time, now that it's been 5 years, oh my gosh, I still can't believe it's been 5 years, but it's been 5 years. And at the time when I made the decision to do what I'm about to announce, I was in Korea and I said, oh, well, I'm here. I could take the KIP. I'll show the video over here. So at that time, I wanted to take KIP because I was in Korea. Well, I'm not in Korea, but I still want to test my fluency, which is why I have these. So I am studying for, let's see if y'all can see that. I am studying for TOPIK. For those of you that don't know what that is, it is the test of proficiency in Korean. Now, again, I am not in Korea, but I do teach Korean students. The majority of my students, honestly, online are Korean. I do have a few students in like other parts of South America. I have a few students in Poland at this current moment, and I have like a handful of students that are in China, and then but the bulk of my students that I interact with and that I tutor are actually students. Like they're literally students here in the US that have come from their own countries to study at universities here in the US. So I said that I wanted to take KIP while I was in Korea, and I was studying to do that. And this year, I decided to go ahead and study for the TOPIK. I'm really excited, but I'm also nervous, y'all, because I've given myself goals, and I actually yeah, here, I'll show y'all here so you can see. These are my goals for the test. If you guys can see, the first one here is low beginner, which means you just passed, in my opinion. So that is for the test, you get 80 points out of 200, and that's between reading and writing. So if you get a total of 80 points or 80 marks, that's out of 200, that's low beginner. You barely just passed. That I feel pretty confident in achieving. And then there's high beginner, which is my goal. That's what I'm aiming for, which is 140 marks out of 200. I would love to get low intermediate, which is like a beginner conversational. So that's at 120 out of 300. I would love to get that right now. But as it were, right now, I only feel confident in barely passing. So I've decided to take this test in November, and I did that for two reasons. One, it gives me enough time to study. I would roughly have 3 months of study time before I have to apply for the test in September. And two, it's the last test. It's the last test of the year for global participants. So that's the one that I plan on taking. So while I'm studying, I have to figure out what it is that I need to do in order to study because I don't think it's in English. And I know that having things available to me in English is a courtesy. So I'm really studying my Korean. Like this month, I've been studying hardcore, and also next month I have a whole study schedule. So now that you all know what it is that I have revived this channel for, I'm going to go ahead and share with you how I am studying for TOPIK. I am studying for TOPIK using obviously my hands. Listen, I have blown through this is too many books. And then I found a whole bunch of index cards when I did my spring cleaning. So I'm using those. But for most of you, you know my steady routine. Like I have videos, I'll post like one here. Like my oldest, like one of my first videos was with TTMIK. So for those that don't know, it's Talk to Me in Korean, which I still love. I love the channel. I still have like I still fangirl when I think about the channel. It takes me back, man. Wow. Ooh. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And then I found a like a slew of Korean content, Korean creators, like Korean English teachers on YouTube. But the main one that I am using now, Tammy Korean. If I had found Tammy Korean when she first launched her channel, I would be a high beginner right now. At the very least, I would probably be like a confident conversationalist in Korean because the way she breaks down grammar is the way in my head, at least, the way she breaks down grammar and makes it fun is how I imagine that I teach. Like she is literally teaching goals for me, and I love her channel. She has two courses. Right now I'm taking the beginner course, which is about like 50 videos, and then she has an intermediate course. I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get there, but it's not going to be anytime soon. It'll probably be at the end of this year, because I want to pace myself, and so that way I do well and I don't burn out. But if you are someone who is studying Korean, you want to review or you want to go over your Korean grammar, or you yourself are interested in taking the TOPIK test, I high key cannot recommend Tammy Korean enough. The way she has helped me refresh my Korean skills and also like help me really lock in and understand Korean grammar has just been 대박, just 대박. It's been phenomenal. There are other channels that I watch, like I said, because I'm doing other methods to study, but that is my primary source. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. If you want a video of the other Korean teachers and the other Korean content that I consume to help me study, let me know and I'll make another video. I'm probably going to make this a playlist because this is literally what I will be doing on this channel for the rest of this year. But Tammy Korean is a phenomenal teacher. She is wonderful. I can't stress that enough. Let me make sure I'm gonna post her video, the first video that I found of hers here, so that way y'all can check her out. But she is amazing. And so I am super excited to be studying with her. If you check out her video, please be sure to sign up to her newsletter. She is she's sunshine. Like she makes it fun. And that's what I feel like was missing at the time because when I was studying for the KIP, I was doing so much. You know, I was in the talk program, I was loving that. I was teaching, I was going back and forth about whether or not I wanted to continue my studies and like get my bachelor's because I was like I really didn't want to come back to the States, but I also didn't want to take on any more student loans at the time. And it was just so much. And I didn't enjoy it. And it's wild to me that I'm back in the States. I'm still teaching. And not only that, but I am learning Korean again and I'm having fun doing it. And I really have to thank Tammy for that. Like seriously, samsanin 감사합니다. If you ever happen to come across this video, I can't thank you enough. So that is pretty much what is in this book and this book here. I've been like I said, I've been taking her beginner Korean course and I've literally gone through both these. Honestly, I'm almost done with this one too, and I need to get another one. Because there's so much grammar. I think I'm on like lesson 16, and I have given myself a goal to complete 3 videos a week. And on top of that, there's like over 1,000. There is 1,671 vocabulary words, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the exact number. And so like I said, I found these index cards. So I've literally started writing. Oh gosh, I can't, okay, y'all don't laugh, but like this is legit my, I'm gonna try to find one that's somewhat decent. Like, okay, this one is fine, you see it. But like this is me writing in Korean. And it's not terrible, but I feel like I could do better. And that's also another reason why I'm doing it because that way I can study in between. Oh wow, I don't know if y'all can let me get my media on. No, no, you can't really see it, but like it's not bad, right? It's okay. I mean, I did say I'm a beginner, like because essentially I'm starting over with my Korean studies, and this is how I'm doing that. So I'm watching three of her videos a week and writing down the vocabulary words for her homework for like, I think every 5 videos, she gives us homework where you have to memorize like 40 vocabulary words. She does have a program called Fast Korean where she goes through like the entire course within like I think 2 or 3 months. But that's really accelerated for me, and I still have to work. Honestly, if I didn't have to work, I would probably like do it. Um, but right now, I'm not gonna commit to that because I feel like that would lead to burnout for me. And I know my goal. My goal is to basically just continuously study. I will study every day because that's one thing that I got from her video. Her students, she wants them to study 3 hours a day. I did not want to commit to that because I didn't want to burn out. So instead, I said, okay, I'll study for 90 minutes a day, Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends, I will study for 3 hours. So that's my study schedule from now, the beginning of June, because when you guys see this, that's when I'm uploading. So from the beginning of June until September, because I have to register for the test by like I think September 15th. So I'm gonna spend next week figuring out how to how to enroll and sign up for the TOPIK test. And there's also a speaking part now too. So, but that's separate. And I think the cutoff for that is it's already passed at some point, I think. So my goal now is to take the TOPIK and I want to pass TOPIK 1 with like the highest score I can get because like I said, I've been teaching and I have been like occasionally studying. So I feel confident that I could get like a low beginner score. But my ultimate goal is to score. I'm saying this here so that way I can come back and look at this in November. But my goal is to score at least 140 over 200. That would put me at a high beginner. And the reason why that's my goal is because I'm not in Korea at the moment. This is me wanting to test my fluency and also because I want to help more students. And I feel that by learning Korean grammar and becoming more of a basic speaker of Korean, that would help me in helping more students. So that's the main goal because there are some times when I'm talking to my students and they're doing really well. Like they get it. The sentence structure is there. Everything is just right there. But there's like that one grammatic thing that they can't seem to like really understand. And then I'll try to explain it to them in English and I'll try to give them examples. But you can tell when you're talking to someone like they sort of kind of get it, but they don't fully understand it. And that's the main reason why I wanted to really focus on grammar this summer. So that way I can really dig into that further. And I feel like, okay, if I can explain it with them in Korean, with a little bit of Korean, and explain the grammar structure to them, then they'll be able to understand it in English. I hope that makes sense. But that's essentially why I am doing all of this, is because I wanted to learn Korean grammar for a long time. And this is my chance to do that. And once I found that channel on YouTube, I was like, okay, you are officially out of excuses. You have to do this now. Like, I'm not going to do it in 2 months. It's not going to take me. 2 years, but at the same time, like I like that I can do it at my own pace. And I'm really excited, you guys. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna go ahead and create a playlist for this so that way if anybody wants to see my Topic journey, you can watch it there. And if you are also taking Topic, let me know when are you going to take it and why are you going to take it? And if you have taken Topic, go ahead, brag on yourself, share your scores because I could use the motivation right now. Hindros, just y'all just don't know. It's been really hard. Especially since I'm studying by myself. But just to quickly recap, because this is getting a little long, I am signing up to take the TOPIK this year. My overall goal is 140 marks out of 200. I would again love to get higher, but that is my target goal is 140 out of 200. And I am using mainly Tammy Korean. She's here on YouTube, and like I said, I'll share the video here below so that way you guys can check out her channel. If you are also interested in learning Korean and really cracking down on your Korean grammar, I cannot recommend her video enough. Honestly, this is just a Tammy Korean appreciation video at this point because I really enjoy her channel and it's been really helpful in helping me like refresh my Korean and while I continue on going further. So I'm really excited, but I'm also really nervous. So yeah, next week I'll post another video and I'll share my progress because at that point I have 80. Yeah, 80. I will have 140 vocabulary words. So I'll probably do something like, since I'm using Zoom to record these calls, I'll probably do like a mock test on here so y'all can see it in real time. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not making any promises in that regard, but maybe we'll see. So anywho, thank you again so much for sticking around, watching my channel, checking out my other content. I've got plenty of content from when I was traveling abroad, so feel free to check that out. And again, can just thank you again for your support. So I look forward to talking with y'all again soon. And oh my gosh, I forgot the tagline. Ooh, ah. Stay inspired? Was that it? Oh my gosh, I haven't said it in so long. I forgot what it was. Be inspired, stay inspiring. That's it. Yes. So be inspired, stay inspiring, and I will see you all in my next video. Annyeong!